and girls YouTube, welcome back to just one more orchid. Just gonna do a little walkthrough this morning. Not that much happening, but there's some good things going to happen really soon, so just wanna show you what's going on. First of all, I made a couple of new mounts. Probably not the best time to do it, but I needed some for the upcoming Miami show for my booth, so that people can see how it looks, how it works. Hopefully they will attach by then. The sun is doing great. This is my usual model. You see the new root. It's a Valkyriana. Here is our mount that we made in the previous video. Not much happening. It's not the time for them to actively go crazy right now, but there is hope, so we'll wait. So one of the new blooms is over there. So here it is on my mount, what we call orchid ups, named by one of my really good friends at Venice Orchid Society, Jay, and it kind of stuck, this name. See, it loves this wood. So what is it? It's Maikai and Purpurata. I'll be quick. I'm not gonna read the whole new name. It was 3. I think one either fell off, or I have this. Wait, something is tickling me and I had to jump. Sorry about it. Okay, so here she is. It's the first time it's blooming. I put it on as a seedling like about a year ago, maybe even less, probably less, and it finally bloomed. Beautiful pink. No, well, very, very slight fragrance, but and this one I'm just going crazy over these roots. Look, there's a root show. Yeah, I do put a little bit of a moss in the beginning to make him feel more comfortable. And as you can see, oh, look at that. Crazy stuff. And my Florida native orchid developed lots of seed pods. It's not very, very showy flower, but they're native, so we need to take care of them. And the fact that it had so many seed pods means they're pollinators, so it's good. Not that much happening in this area lately. I don't know. So bulbophyllums, the fascinator was blooming. Just picking something up there. But there's root action. Look right here. You can see really well. Schilleriana tenebrosa. Also, I put it at the seedling. That's one of my favorite root jobs. Look at that. Straight. Okay, there's one more. This one bloomed already. Nothing is happening now. So let's go. Oh, right here we have one of the anticipated moments. Renee Marquis is thinking of blooming just on one side. So I love this orchid. It's one of the happiest orchids there is. It's this pink, yellow, lime green gorgeousness. My Angraecum has a spike. It's really funny looking one. It's kind of fatty. And I think, oh, look, there's one right there. That's what happens. You don't see them, then when you take your magnifying glasses, you start seeing the things happening. Come here. I'm in a very awkward position here. So this is something from Plantio. Is that yellow flower? Yeah, the sun is gonna be really pretty. I got it at Miami last year, which is still this year, and it has a very, very pretty yellowish flower. So it's happening. Yeehaw. Okay, so you stay here. Nothing happening here, but some root action over there. Also, my Cardelia ignores me this year. It was very strange weather this year. It's too much rain. We had rain almost every day, and just now, first time the sun is coming out. It's been 5 or 6 really gloomy days, which is for us in Florida not something that we are used to. So we'll see what happens. Really wet, so they didn't have the chance to dry like they normally do at this time of the year. Okay, some blooming action here from my kryptonite. The tag is broken, but basically that will give you an idea. These are really good bloomers. This is a pretty small plant, you see, but it's been blooming every year. This year is blooming earlier. Last year I took it to Sarasota show, and it's this coming weekend, and it was just opened, so already opened, so a little bit ahead of the regular schedule. Okay, what else is happening in this area? Got a crow. Ooh, look! Again, like I said, you think there's nothing happening, and then, ta-da! Haha! Okay, this we have there, Mary Alice Underwood from Cruel. Yay, Mary Alice! Happy New Year to me. So see, like I was going there and really debating to do a video or not, because I thought there's nothing to be excited about. They proved me wrong. Really, really wet. And here, this is that new area I got from what is it called? Accent Orchids. That I begged for and they decided to give it to me. Oh, look, this thing didn't want to bloom for me for whatever. It's one of the Psychopsises, and look what I see. Yeehaw. And guess what? I asked Brett again from Accent Orchids, why isn't it blooming? He said put it into like a more wet area. I did that, and ta-da! Ooh, and look! Oh my goodness, it's like a Christmas for the orchid maniac. This is also Psychopsis of some kind. Also quite some time, and it didn't bloom for me, and now. And there's my little Phalaenopsis. That was my first original model for the orchid ups that I got last year at the Miami. It's a really cute little, I lost the tag. It's from Wilson. Orchids. Love his stuff. We will be at Miami. I'll show you definitely big time his booth. Love the gentleman. He always feeds me candy. His booth is right next to mine. And he's a great guy with great orchids. So this is also another mount I made so I can show how it works at Miami, one of my clay creations. We'll see how it will work. And one more mount I made. Remember that one Hippodamia that had these crazy roots? That one? Yeah. So I pinched one and I put it on the mount. We'll see what happens. Like I said, that's not really the time for repotting, but I decided to do it so I can have the models for my show. And I really apologize for this area. Is not really the way it normally is, but it's been wet. I've been busy. This one is a Florida Stars. I am in love with this plant. Not that I'm surprised. From Jim Roberts, Suncoast. His stuff is always exquisite. And that specific one I got at that plant sale for the Englewood Orchid Society. I got this whole thing. Look, it's huge. I don't know how many inches that even is. And I got it for some $15 or $10, something like that. So really, really good idea to go and visit your local little orchid society's plant sales, because you know how they say, somebody's trash is your treasure. So what's happening here? This one's been wobbly, so, and it's attached once and I did not notice. I removed it, so I disturbed it, but I do see that little happy guy or girl getting out, so hopefully it's a good news. Here again, I think nothing is happening here. My cuculata was supposed to bloom, and then the rat ate the flower, and then it was cold, and then it was wet, so it doesn't really look good, but time will show us. Okay, so keep going. These guys are just growing. Fails are pretty happy. This baby really makes me happy. I probably showed it before, but it's really happy where it is, because the reason why, look, it already has 2 flowers. I'm sorry, my shaking hands, no reason for that. 2 open, there's 3 happening. Look how cool that one is, and look in there. 1, 2 happy moments. Yeah, it's sitting here. This is the name of it. It's fragrant, and it has absolutely to die for pregnancy. Okay, you got it. You understand what I mean. And these are just fails, no ID, but absolutely gorgeous yellowish sunset kind. These are from, I forgot her name. Anyway, we were at the Edison Fort. Tolomnia, don't like you. Yeah, Tolomnia looks suspicious. You know, this cold spur that we had, couple of cold nights, I didn't put anything away, and I kind of can see the outcome. But the Phalaenopsis, 1, so craziness happening here. 2, and 3 over there, and everywhere they're in spike. Here, couple. These are the no ID guys. Yeah, and here I know, and I'm watching this moment, one of the Ranker styluses, and this is, oh, actually 2. I saw this one. This is the peach one. Can you see it? Come on, phone. Orange. And here's the regular one, I think. Yeah, Coltana. And boom, I broke off the tag. Of course, I had to do this, and that's how I lose them. Look. Very nice, healthy looking. Weird growing though. Weird direction growing plant. They need water. I didn't water them. That's a mistake because of all that rain, but what's happening? Yep, Hello, Kiki. There's one more over there, and what is this? I'd say this is my chocolate Denisoniana something. I don't know what's going on with tags lately. They're disappearing. Here's also, I think, nothing happening area. This is one of those tubes that I also at the Deerfield show I attached it. Looks okay. We'll see what happens. Right here, this one is still going. Also going down a little bit. That's the morning. It's a intermediate morning glory. Gorgeous thing. Look how large they are. Beautiful. And okay, boys and girls, what else? Something new and exciting. This is one of the dents. Just one. Like I said, it's such a wet winter this year. They don't have enough time to dry in between. See what happens here. Need to take care of that one. And my handsome big conch finished blooming. My Tenebrosa finished blooming, and this area for now is just sitting, waiting. There's this beautiful Phalaenopsis, also from Brethren. Come on. Yeah. It's a very cool one. Kind of looks like a plain purple. It's not. There's some action, and my neighbor dog, of course, is out there guarding us all against those evil people that live in his own mind. And there's a little bit of action happening here. A baby Sylvanum. I don't know if you can see real well. Very pretty Dendrobium. And Lavanda sleeping. There's this crazy thing is blooming, and they just constantly produce flowers. This orchid is called, you go read it. It's one of those. They're really cool. They just bloom, and they're these crazy looking things. Also from that plant sale at the Englewood Orchid Society. Not much happening here. Just roots, which is a wonderful. Here I can see the result of the cold weather. You can see these leaves. It's not happy. And there's no spikes. Okay. But just to finish, I wanted to show you one more plant that I've been waiting, and it finally happened. Hold on. Also patiently waiting on this Twinkie Fantasy Oncidium. Oncidium takes forever. I hope they will be open for the Sarasota show. Heck no, it's been 2 months or something since it started spiking. It's really small and cute. The plant sits very nicely in one of my pots, and hopefully we'll see it. Kinda watching it from the... See, this one got eaten by... Oh, my hands are shaking. Okay, gecko. Psst. Some damage from the heck are they called? You know what I mean. What are those bugs called? Yeah, but I sprayed it, and I think I saved the rest of it. It would be really sad if I wouldn't. Tessa, guarding the plants. This is Tessa. So this is our victimized plant. Remember the favorite plant of my rat? Okay, so what's left of it. And look how cool this is. It is one of the orchids called Liparis. This one specifically is called Liparis crenula. It's called Liparis because of the lip. Because the lip is bigger than petals. Let me put it here. See? They're pretty tiny. But there's lots of them. There was supposed to be, see one, she chewed, still trying to do something. Just the same thing. I moved it to like a patio table, but really seriously just two survived. Otherwise, they would have been at each bulb. So rat, guess what? The SD's card is coming tomorrow, and we're gonna put the video. I got the camera. I want to see what's happening. Maybe I'm blaming the rat and it's some kind of dragon. So, and this is the one that I've been waiting and waiting for. And because of this activity, I moved it quite a few times, and I don't think it appreciated my move here and there. Because one thing about paths, they don't like to be moved around. But look how cool it is. It's stubborn. You will see that the leaves, because I moved it from one location to another, they're very sensitive to it. If you have one that is happy and it's in spike, don't move it. So, and this guy, another bad thing about it is that I got it last year at the society sale of Englewood, and the tag, just because of the sun, the name of it completely disintegrated. But it's a very, not your kind of usual, very pastel, and that bottom lip is just so cool. I love paths. I love all these grumpy guys. Paths, the bulbos, and that kind of stuff. And a couple of good news in here as well. Right there. Two ants are celebrating the Kiki. And here, nothing. This one is a very good bloomer. And I think that will be it, guys. So the plan is very possibly tomorrow to go to Selby Gardens for the last day of the year and just have a good time in there. So until then, you have a great day, and we're gonna finish where we started. This dendrobium been blooming straight, I swear, 8 or 9 months. It's just sitting in the basket. Nobody does nothing to it. It's gorgeous and happy. And that's how your day should be. So you have a gorgeous and happy day. Bye bye, YouTube.